Well, this week the theme is night mining. So on a rainy night in Arizona, why don't we put that into work? Yeah, I said a rainy night in Arizona. We've got the Geosluice all set up, and we're gonna run some dirt here. Not doing any tests or anything, just running some dirt. Got it at 7.7, but there's that bump on my phone. And when you do it this way, it's like 6.97, so we're good. 7 degrees. And we're pretty much flat. Can I get the glare off? We're pretty much flat there. I did want to show you guys this little manufacturing thing that I noticed. I don't know if the GoPro will pick it up, but there's a definite bow. So the center of the sluice sticks up. And it's kind of warped, but I don't think that's going to affect anything at all with the drop riffle sluices. It doesn't matter, even if that's bowed up in here. The material will clean out up in the riffle here, and it'll just get deposited into the corners, which is fine. I actually saw that quite a bit when I was running the Angus McCurk in the river. If it was just off kilter one side or the other, it would all just deposit in one side. And as it got further down in the sluice, the material was relieved of pressure and actually just dropped out even more here, you know, as there was higher water flow up in the top. Hopefully that makes sense. We're ready to rock and roll here. And like I said, I'm not going to do any, I'm not saying I'm just running some material, running some dirt. Running some of Doug Odette's, the Prospector Claims dirt. So I'm going to run some of that dirt and see if we get any gold. Alright, there's a look at the nighttime dirt. Sheesh. There's a look at the nighttime dirt. That right here, this was Beverly Hills bucket number 4. This was one that I ran already. I can't get the buckets separated, so I'm gonna have to empty out this bucket and then separate it so I can let Doug know which hole this is from. Excuse me. Got some smoke stuck in my lungs. Regardless, gonna get this fired up, get it down the Geosluice. Look at that. Nighttime mining. Alright, let's get after it. So a concern of mine, maybe this is too slow of water flow, is like, I mean, I can't like baby this thing, right? I mean, you should be able to run a sluice with some good water and not like, this is too low, I think, you know? So I'm gonna turn this up a bit. Much better exchange rate. It's not even like that much more water, but like, okay, so this is a concern of mine. Again, it's not running like super fast. It's cleaning out really well, right? This is pretty low for a sluice, in my opinion, for water. And you know, I've never really run a sluice, so I don't really know much about that. But you know, in my inexperienced opinion, this is very little water for a sluice. But like, if you look, some of the slow water speed causes these riffles to like blow out, and it almost like backs up, builds up, and then flushes. I got this freaking water too. But anyways, but I don't know, maybe that's just how the drop riffles work. Like, I don't know, can you guys see that? Like how it, here, I'll dump the scoop in there. Put some dirt in there, and then it'll like flip out. Not right now. See how it like stops right there? Like dry dirt builds up, and then it like pushes out the material. Do another one. not dry dirt. I don't know how to describe it. Like, the rocks are coming out really clean, but it's like folding up right at the edge of the riffles, and then maybe that's how it's supposed to work. I don't know. But we're gonna keep going. That's just my observation, you know what I mean? And when you have more water, that doesn't happen. It's the water's flowing up here, and you just see the material just pour. But the other problem with high water flow is that it's blowing everything else out the back there. So. I'm gonna get all this stuff in a pan. Take the top off here. We're in the bucket. See if we see anything. Sorry about all the shadows. It is night mining, so I don't see anything in the top riffle. Don't see any. Oh, no. Don't see anything in there, but that doesn't mean it's not in there. But it is loaded with black sands, and that's what we want to see, so get it in a pan. Oh, Bill's Trash and Treasure, let's go. Alright. And, Doug, shout out to you, by the way, on this one. I can't get this bucket off, but it is the second bucket that you gave me. I want to say it's hole number 4 to the west? I can't remember. I'll try to work on it with a screwdriver or pry bar. How about that? Alright, we'll get this in a pan and see what we got. Alright, we're over here at the panning tub. And we have plenty of black sands, that's for sure. So we're gonna give this a pan and see if we've got any gold. Alright, we got down to the gold. God, that looks terrible. GoPro colors are so funny. Oh, let's show you though. Oh, that big yellow one, or that big rock in the middle is not, that one right there, that's not gold. That's a white rock, a piece of lead. But all that is, there's a bunch of little pieces, some lead. There's about 8 tiny little flakes of gold, and then that one nice little piece right there. There's the tiny little microscopic pieces of gold that it found, and then the one little tiny fly poop. But that just goes to show you, this sluice gets all the gold. If it's in there, it's getting it. I mean, that is micro fine gold. The camera can't even pick it up, you know, and that was in a 5-gallon bucket, so cool.